Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this lovely 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI all-wheel drive that we have for sale. We recently took this one in on trade. It's a clean Carfax vehicle, really nice shape on the inside and outside. This is actually my first time in a Stelvio. It's a little familiar to me because it's actually based off of the Alfa Romeo Gulia platform. The Gulia is a performance luxury sedan. The Stelvio is basically a crossover version of that sedan. So the running gear, you know, the powertrain, transmission, all-wheel drive system is very similar to the Gulia, but the Stelvio is a crossover, so you have a little bit higher up, you know, commanding view of the road. You have more cargo space. Would do a little bit better, I guess, in light off-roading situations versus the Gulia. You have a little bit of better ground clearance. I wouldn't want to take this rock crawling, but beat up dirt gravel roads, this thing will have no problem on. But the nice thing about the Stelvio is if you do want a crossover SUV, you want something practical, but you want something fun to drive, and you know, have a little bit of fire in it. You know, this definitely delivers. It's a performance vehicle, and you know, Alfa Romeo is an Italian brand, and like many great Italian cars like Lamborghini and Ferrari, Alfa definitely has performance pedigree, years and years, decades of performance pedigree and performance vehicles, and you know, the Stelvio definitely delivers. The driving dynamics, the sounds it makes, the styling is very performance oriented. This one, we have the original build sheet on it, very nicely equipped with options. Original MSRP was $50,640. This one has a lot of standard equipment. It does have a few optional things. We have the driver's assistance static package that was $650, giving you blind spot and cross path detection and auto dimming exterior mirrors. This dual panel sunroof was a $1,350 option. Ford Collision Warning Plus, $500. We have an 8.8 inch display and a 3D nav system with HD radio. That was $950. Harman Kardon premium audio system, $900. Compact spare tire, $450. Upgraded 19-inch wheels, $500. Colored brake calipers, $350. And of course, we can print you out a copy or email you one if you want to peruse it yourself. Very nice, comfortable seats. We have this nice big panoramic roof to allow lots of natural light in the interior. It opens. You have a power sunshade as well to dim things down if it gets too bright out. Beautiful wood interior trim. We have heated seats, heated steering wheel. Really nice styled interior. I like the feel of the open pore wood trim. Very clean, very well thought out interior, not a lot of clutter with buttons and stuff like that. Very nice place to spend your daily commute. You have a parking camera, front and rear parking sensors. I love the steering wheel, feels really nice in your hands, lovely contour. And you might wonder how to start it. Actually, the stop and start button's right there. This one has 32,498 miles. Time of making this video, you have a nice wide hood, kind of giving it a muscular performance look. It's kind of empowering seeing that nice wide hood, nice chiseled lines in it while you're driving along. I have a turbocharged four-cylinder engine. Sounds pretty good. We also have a drive mode selector here. So we have D, N, and A. So A, I would assume, like by the color, it looks like it changes color. A is probably the, you know, economy mode. N is probably the normal mode, and D probably stands for dynamic mode. So that makes the vehicle a little bit more performance oriented. It's gonna probably let you rev the engine a little bit higher. The transmission's gonna hold out a little bit longer before it changes gears. Probably make a little bit changes to the steering effort. Doesn't seem like it makes changes to the exhaust. Sometimes when you put some vehicles in sport mode, it does that. I like the nice metal, I don't know if they're real metal, but it's got the metal look on the Harman Kardon audio speaker grills. Really nice color combination. I think red's a very suitable color for Alfa Romeo. A lot of iconic Alfa vehicles have looked really nice in the shade of red. Stelvio, I wouldn't say is an iconic Alfa product, but it does look really nice in the shade of red as well. Even though the Stelvio is a compact crossover, you still have a decent amount of interior space in the rear. I love the look of the wheel and tire package, and then those yellow painted calipers. You can see that the brakes are pretty large, showing that this thing is a pretty serious performance vehicle, even though it is a crossover SUV. As you can see, we have a power liftgate, decent amount of cargo space back there. Of course, you can fold down the seats for even more cargo space. Looks like sometimes it might need a little bit of help. There you go. And there's that compact spare tire, and then you have an inflator over there. We have some great promotions going on right now, complimentary delivery to pretty much anywhere in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. We can put this in our car hauler. We can tow it to you, so if our mobile delivery services, beautiful Stelvio, can be all yours without leaving your neighborhood or even your driveway. Plenty of tread in the tires. Toyo is a great brand of tires, and it looks like they have plenty of tread on them. I like the nice daytime running strip for the headlights. The shape of the grille, the headlight design is very, very Alfa. They've kind of been having that same look for years and years. The way their product design has evolved over the years has been really nice. Alfa was actually took an absence from the US market for quite a while. I'm happy it's back. I've always thought Alfas were cool. There's that powerful 2-liter turbocharged engine, makes about 280 horsepower, 300 pound-feet of torque. It's fuel efficient, but yet it has plenty of power, and that's matched to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Obviously, you have like paddle shifters, so you can take control of performance driving. And yeah, Alfa is kind of an iconic brand. Not quite as well known as some other, European brands in the US, but very, very well known in Europe. But Alfa does have some history of pop culture in the US, most notably the movie The Graduate, where Dustin Hoffman drives an absolutely beautiful boat tail Alfa. It's been a while since I've had a chance to drive some Alfa convertibles. In my earlier years in the car business in the 90s, I've had a chance to drive a few, so there's a soft spot in my heart for these Alfas. They're unique, they have a cool style to them, and if you want to set yourself apart from the rest of the people in the world on the road, not everyone has these things. They're a little bit more of a rare vehicle, so if you're gonna plop down a good amount of money for a nice luxury vehicle, sometimes it's nice to have something that's a little bit different than everyone else. I drive a Tesla Model 3. As much as I love the Tesla, I'm starting to see Teslas everywhere, so it's not as, I love my car, but I certainly don't feel special and unique. It's just kind of like having an iPhone. iPhones are great, but everyone seems to have one. Not the case with this thing. People are going to ask you about it. It's going to get a little attention. It looks good. It definitely sets itself apart from the rest of the cars on the road as far as styling goes. Beautiful automobile, very well executed by Alfa. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.